Awesome, Griffin Armament here. Once in a while, you have to do something a little bit fun, and it had been a long time since I'd done a project that wasn't more development towards something obviously work-related. And this, I really kind of like the Thompson machine guns. I read stories about them when I was a kid, the history of the company. And I think The Gun That Made the 20s Roar was the book that I read. And the gun is definitely a kind of a piece of American history. And what I always thought would be cool to put a silencer on the gun, but without having to butcher the gun or modify the gun to do it. And so I thought about it a little bit, and I thought that a cuts compensator mount would be a cool product. I mean, this product is actually a really challenging product to interface to the gun. What you have to really do, unless you're us and can make the mount to fit the gun at the machine control, is that you'd have to actually put the mount in the chuck jaws, mounted only on this 1 3/16 surface in back by the front sight post, snug the chuck jaws, and with an indicator right under the Cuts logo in front of this forward slot, rotate the thing and actually lightly tap it into indicated true about 5/10 thousandths of an inch, and then run a finishing cut on your compensator to interface the mount at its factory produced size, which is approximately 1 inch 18 thousandths, the ID bore. Or conversely, if you have a compensator that was made without taper, we have 3 comps here. 2 of the compensators from our wartime kits actually have taper in different directions, ironically, which says something about the people that were running those, not about the machines running them. This comp here was actually true. So it was 1 diameter, so we were able to just cut the comp mount on the ID to interface that. And so you can alternatively modify the compensator as long as you have a square diameter, or if your diameter is lower in front, so the taper is reverse taper to the back of the part, as I would have expected they made these parts. But this thing actually kind of got a little complicated in the process because we had to cut pin clearance holes on the mount and a groove so that we could actually interface the compensator mount, rotate it, and we take a little, I think they call these a hairpin clip, and at that point the compensator limits the rotation of the silencer to a few degrees, and the front sight post actually retains the silencer in assembly. This is just a tube attached to a mount, so it's not a complete silencer, but it demonstrates the concept of mounting. So when you want to remove it, it's just a simple twist and pull. And so this is an unaltered 1928 Thompson that we can mount a suppressor to with our 1928 A1 Cuts compensator adapter. This was a fun project, a little bit of a rabbit hole, as we, I kind of spent 4 or 5 days designing and tool pathing the part and then running it off with Rick on the floor here. And so it was more challenging than I thought. We did a good job designing it, so You've got an undercut on the ID, so you're not going to carbon bind the mount. And there's actually a timed window that allows the cuts to drive the gas out into the suppressor. Glad to have a chance to talk to you guys, and this has been one of the more fun projects that I've done in a while.
Tell us about the machine.
This is a twin turret machine, and it has live tools on both turrets. Upper can move in 3 axes, so it has a Y on the upper. It's got a main and sub spindle, so it can transfer the part and machine those features on the face and radially on both the main and sub spindle, and put out the part complete. Really overkill for a small run job, but we decided, hey, we like this part. We don't know if there's any market demand for it, but we're going to produce a few. It's going to be a gunsmith installation. It isn't a not challenging part to modify to fit your gun, but it is the only way we're aware of to put a silencer on the gun without modifying the gun. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and if you could like or subscribe, that'd be cool. If you got one of these 1928 Thompsons and you want to put a can on it, this might be a way that you could do it if you have some machining skill or a gunsmith to help you out that's good.